So according to some brand new reports, Sony Interactive Entertainment, PlayStation, will not be releasing any, quote, new major existing franchise titles, which seems oddly specific, before March 31st, 2025. Okay, we're going to talk about this here in this video. If you enjoy this one, be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more. And we're just going to jump into this because honestly, this is craziness, okay? There's a lot of stuff going on. Besides that, by the way, besides that one report, I will say that it's also being reported that Sony is saying that they're kind of in the, how did they phrase this? The sort of latter part of the PS5's life cycle, if you will. That this is kind of going into the latter part of it, and that it hasn't performed as well as they would have liked it to, and because of that, I guess maybe they're looking at a shorter life cycle for the PS5. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what their plans are, obviously, but I just know that it's, you know, what's being reported is interesting because you would have thought the PlayStation was selling good. It seemed like, right? So. I don't know. So we're going to be going to next gen once again. All right, let's look at these couple reports because we got a couple different reports here that I have pulled up. So we're gonna go over there and we're gonna take a look at it. So from VGC, first of all, they said similar to I don't even know how to say it. Jamatsu, whatever. Okay, I don't like them. Actually, I like them. They don't like me. So it says from VGC, Sony expects PS5 sales to decline. No existing major franchise sales before April 2025. I'm not talking to you, Siri. Stop. The PS5 has sold 54.7 million units. Sony confirms it will fall short of lofty 25 million fiscal year target. There's a whole thing here, but it basically says it expects PlayStation 5 hardware sales. Why can't I say words today? During its next fiscal year, which runs from April 2024 to March 2025, and confirmed that it has no plans to release any major existing franchise titles. And there's a big, massive post here talking about, you know, different things like, you know, obviously the PS5 sales reaching 54.7 million units. 54.7. I mean, it's a lot of PS5s. Sorry, did I say PS4? I don't know if I said PS4, but I meant PS5 either way. And then all that good stuff. Just reiterating different things. You know, the corporation now expects, you know, 210 billion yen in sales for the next year from its game and network services segment. 5% downward revision. Regarding PS5 hardware, which will enter its 5th year since launch, said Sony president, COO, and CFO Hiroki Totoki. I think I'm saying his name right. I'm not sure. Partially due to entering the latter half of the console cycle. So there it is right there. We're aiming to optimize sales with a greater emphasis on balance with profits. So we expect a gradual decline in unit sales from the next fiscal year onwards. Again, the emphasis they put on, we're aiming to optimize sales with a greater emphasis on balance with profits. You know what? It's about that time. It feels early because I think time flies, but honestly, we're about what, 4 years into the PS5? Has it been that long? 4 or 5 years? So yeah, it makes sense, right? I mean, usually these consoles 7, maybe 8 years, and then the next one comes out. I mean, you blink and then your whole life is just gone. You know, we're but a vapor, the book of James says. Anyways, something to ponder. Regarding first-party software, we aim to continue to focus on producing high-quality productions and producing live service games, but while major projects are currently under development, we do not plan to release any new major existing franchise titles next fiscal year, such as God of War Ragnarok, Marvel Spider-Man 2. So, I mean, I guess, you know, thinking about the major Sony IPs, right? I mean, does that include some of like the lesser, like for example, right? Is Horizon considered one of those major titles? Probably, right? What about a game like, let's hypothetically say Infamous, right? Which it's probably not getting any Infamous, but I really wish. Or like Ghost of Tsushima 2. Those are probably, you know, considered also big games. So nothing of that scale for quite some time. It's pretty much a dead year for PlayStation, unfortunately. We have some fancy graphs and stuff regarding the PS5 hardware unit sales and the game and network services segment and whatnot. And that's pretty much that. I mean, honestly, I don't think there's a whole lot more to say about that. Basically, that's just what they're reiterating is a bunch of the finer details. If you want to read the whole thing, you can. Same thing with, again, a word I don't know how to say, Jamatsu. Yeah, I don't know. They're just reiterating the same thing. So again, you can find their report here. right here. You know, this is kind of the outlook for the next fiscal year. They're having sort of a not a graph, but whatever you call this sort of thing. Slight decrease in first-party software profit. You know, again, you know, I keep saying it. Sony came out with the PSVR 2, and there's so much potential in that thing. It's a really great unit. It's really good, but it's like they're just not supporting it. Sony just does this thing, man. Ever since the PS Vita, they did it with the PS Vita, they did it with the PSVR 1, and now they're doing it again with the PSVR 2, where it's like it's getting support, but like it's not the support that it deserves. Because like these again, the Vita was great, and it just didn't get much support, and not like it should have. Same thing with IGN, by the way. Same kind of article. I'm just scrolling through this if you guys want to kind of see, you know, how it differs. But I mean, they're pretty much saying the exact same thing. It is worth noting, right, that IGN points out Death Stranding 2, right? We just got that revealed. That's not coming out until at least like a 2025 release window, right? We're probably gonna get some third-party games and stuff, but I mean, there's just a lot of games. That other game that was announced by Kojima, I think it's probably not going to come out to like 2026, maybe 2027, maybe 2028. IGN says cover all your bases, all right? Just name every single year possible, and eventually it's got to be one of them, right? Maybe 2030, 2033, I don't know, 2050. You know, the world's going to be ended by the time the game comes out at this point. According to, you know, IGN's estimates, just they're pushing it off and off 2026, 2027, 2028. But the point is, you know, we're going into the second half of PS5. So there's two key takeaways, right? Technically three. PS5 hardware unit sales is 54.7 million units, right? That's number one. Number two, we're not getting any. It's a dead year for PlayStation this year, pretty much, is what they're saying. 2024. I mean, we got nothing really in terms of like the big kind of first-party titles. You know, some third-party stuff, but unfortunately, not a whole lot coming out this year. I hope the third-party lineup is going to be strong. I actually haven't taken the time to consider what is announced to come out this year and what potentially gets to, you know, is going to end up getting announced. But there's that. That's the second takeaway. And the third takeaway is that they're saying, well, it's in the latter part of the hardware cycle, right? Oh, they already said it. I'm so stupid. I was like, how many years it's been? It literally says in the article, 5th year since launch. I'm like, is it 4? Is it 5? No, it says it. It's right there. Learn to read, Josh. 5th year. So we're 5 years in. So yeah, obviously, like, we're like maybe what, 3 years, 4 years away. Well, we're in the 5th year. We're going into the 5th year, they're saying. So yeah, we're like at the halfway point if they push this off to 8 years till the PS6. So I don't know, man. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, especially the fact that, you know, we're not getting much this year, it seems, for first party titles. I think Nintendo, I think 2024 is going to be Nintendo's year, right? Where there's rumors of the next Nintendo console getting announced, you know, maybe within the next month, within March. For Nintendo stuff, by the way, I covered that on a different channel, JSkeleton's Nintendo World. You can find a link down in the description below if you are into Nintendo content. I do a lot of Nintendo over there, but yeah, that's probably going to be what's going to happen. New console for Nintendo, and it's just going to be the year of Nintendo. So if you're a Nintendo fan, it's great. If you're only a PlayStation fan, well, sorry, we'll see you in 2025. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this, leave a like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys soon. Another one. Tell them friends. Game on. Catch you guys later. Hey, you! What are you doing? Join the Skeleton Army. Do it today. Don't wait till tomorrow because tomorrow might never come. The Earth is going to fade. That's inevitable. The next second of your life's not even promised, so you better think about where you're going, and you might as well just join the Skeleton Army. Plus, we do kind of like you a little bit, so it'd be nice to see you around here. But if you don't want to, hey, your loss. See you later.